As NFL stars seek the proverbial moral high ground over race, one quarterback found himself at the center of controversy over sexist comments he made to a female sports reporter. During a press conference Wednesday, Carolina Panthers quarterback Cam Newton told Charlotte Observer journalist Jordan Rodriguez it was funny to hear her ask about route running, aka doing her job. "It's funny to hear a female talk about routes," he said with a smirk on his face. "It's funny," Rodriguez didn't say anything in the moment, but later took to Twitter to call Newton out for his sexist and demeaning comment. "He don't think it's funny to be a female and talk about routes. I think it's my job." Jordan Rodriguez, October 4, 2017. "I spoke with him after and it was worse. I chose not to share, because I have an actual job to do today and one he will not keep me from." Jordan Rodriguez, October 4, 2017. All of this is ironic, given in late September, Newton called racial injustice an epidemic in America. He apparently fails to see the sexism, often lurking by under the radar, but in plain view this week. On Sunday, in the fourth quarter of the Panthers game against the New England Patriots, Newton, standing in the end zone, bowed his head and raised his clenched left fist. "It was to signify black power," he said after the game, according to the New York Times. "But more important, I pray every night for God to give me a pinnacle to give people hope." But apparently, some players' allegiance to fighting injustice is only skin deep. One would think in a league hampered by domestic abuse problems, the issue of sexism would weigh heavily on players' minds. After all, as the Chicago Tribune noted, the NFL seems to be a magnet for men accused of sexual assault. In the first round of the NFL draft, the Oakland Raiders drafted Garion Conley, who has been accused of rape. In the second round, the Cincinnati Bengals selected Joe Mixon, who in a much-viewed video punches a woman so hard that she falls down unconscious. In the sixth round, the Cleveland Browns selected Caleb Brantley, who is accused of doing pretty much what Mixon did. And they are not the only drafted players who face or have faced such charges. Alas, neither sexism nor abuse is the cause du jour, so it marches on silently, while the world obsesses over race, only to rear its ugly head in moments like this. In a statement late Wednesday night to the Charlotte Observer, NFL spokesman Brian McCarthy called Newton's comments just plain wrong and disrespectful to the exceptional female reporters and all journalists who cover our league. "They do not reflect the thinking of the league," he added. Regardless, with athletes like Newton apparently blind to their own sexist hypocrisy and progressives distorting feminism and equal rights into nothing more than a vehicle to advance access to abortion, it seems there's no room on the left to actually dispel sexism. The quarterback's comments only further prove that, in a world dominated by men, women have to work twice as hard to earn half the respect of their male counterparts. Watch Newton's cringeworthy comments below. Please note this is a commentary piece. The views and opinions expressed within it are those of the author only and do not necessarily reflect the editorial opinion of IJR.